So Katgarr, how long's it been?
It's been like what, 5-10 minutes?
Maybe a year.
Maybe a year.
But we're back!
We are indeed back with another tier list.
This time, it's about Mountain Dew!
Let's do it.
Alright, so what do we got first?
Our first one is classic vanilla Mountain Dew.
Nice. Crisp. Bottoms up. So what are we looking for when we taste a dew?
Well, we're definitely looking for general taste and if it makes you want to die or not.
Yeah. When I drink a dew, I think about, dew is gamer fuel, right? Gamers have long gaming sessions, right? So the dew has to be flavorful over a long period of time. Do they have the longevity? So flavor, longevity, and being a gamer, you need that the pick-me-up, that perk, Does it get you going? The get you going factor. What do we think about vanilla Mountain Dew?
I'd say the taste is definitely decent. It's a good starting roll.
Yeah, I mean it's a nice place to start with, but when you leave a vanilla dew out for an hour, what does it taste like?
Not very good.
It doesn't taste good. It tastes like shit. And so therefore, the first vanilla Mountain Dew, where are we putting this sucker?
That sounds like a high C.
Yeah, I'd say vanilla Mountain Dew is like a C tier. It's not great, but it passes.
It's definitely the baseline.
It's a good baseline to start with.
We've got Live Wire.
Ooh, Live Wire.
I'm actually not a big fan of this color coming out of this.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's orange.
It is
It's an orange dew. What do you want? Orange is orange. Is it too orange or is it not orange enough?
I think it's not orange enough.
I'll drink to that.
Yeah. I would say it's too orange. Too orange flavored.
In terms of a dew, I don't really feel like it's got as much pick me up. It doesn't taste like sticking your tongue on a Live Wire.
I don't like the aftertaste. So if I was gaming, I would just fail or something. I can't give it lower than C or higher than C, but it's less than the base.
Less than vanilla dew. Yeah, I'd say that's fair. The interesting thing is Mountain Dew itself is like a citrus soda. Citrus is orange.
It's too citrusy.
Yeah.
Too much like its base element.
It needs more Live Wire.
Spark. Speaking of electricity.
Raspberry lemonade.
Now you may remember we did lemonade in our last tier list.
So we are a fan of lemonade, but will Mountain Dew lemonade hold up to the scruff? Bottoms up. Oh yeah, that's good.
It has two main differences from Live Wire. One, I would say it's too carbonated.
I can see that.
But it has a much better aftertaste.
Yeah, the taste definitely gives you a let's go kind of feeling.
It's definitely something that's positively will stick with you.
Yeah, and I've had this over several hours and it still has its flavor. It's still like raspberry lemonade, and raspberry lemonade tastes good.
Exactly.
So where are we putting Spark?
That's a solid B.
I'd say, what if we put it in A? Let's put Spark in A.
Okay.
Spark's a good A tier dew. All right, what do we got next?
Our next one is Frostbite.
Now, what flavor is Frostbite?
Dew.
Ooh, it's blue dew.
Now this color I like. Dubba dee, dubba die.
Ooh, interesting. It's got one flavor when you start drinking it, and then another flavor when it's going down.
I would say it's not as good aftertaste as Spark, but it's more consistent.
It's a little bit more muted on the pick-me-up energy,
Yeah.
But it's got good flavor. and it's all right after an hour or two. So where should we put Frostbite?
Would you say that's a B plus?
I'd say that's B. Yeah, that is a solid high tier B.
Next, we've got this abomination.
Oh no!
Flamin' Hot.
The Flamin' Hot Dew, the legendary.
With a blast of heat and citrus flavor.
Yeah.
So why did God make this? You have to taste the heat. Now, if you're wondering how hot it is, it's not.
It's a drink. It's it can only be so hot.
You can kind of taste it at the aftertaste, a little heat, but it's not extreme.
And basically what they did is like they added a little bit of like spicy aftertaste to it. When you're drinking it, you're actually like, oh, this is fine. And then you stop drinking it. And that's when the upsetty sets in. I gotta be honest, I've never had these after like an hour sitting out because I just don't want to drink it at all.
I'd say that's a D tier. It's not the worst.
It's not the worst?
It's like, besides the heat, the citrus flavor is fine. It's fine.
Okay.
But the aftertaste is not good. So this is definitely D tier for Don't Do.
I would agree. That is a D for Don't Do. We took out the F tier because every Dew is at least passable. But
in its own way.
But if you're picking a Dew, I would say Don't Do Flamin' Hot.
All right, next is our first Voodoo.
Ooh, Voodoo.
Which is mystery.
So there are 3 Voodoos that were released, and I don't know what color they all come out. So
well, it's white.
Spooky, it's a ghost. Ooh.
It's just like Airheads, if anyone remembers the mystery flavored Airheads.
Oh, I thought you meant Airheads soda. I'm like, what the fuck?
It's kind of like cream soda, actually.
Yeah, I'm getting like a kind of like a birthday cakey kind of vibe, which is really weird because it's Mountain Dew. Hold on, wait, it kind of tastes like Skittles. Just the purple ones. I've had this after a while, and it tastes pretty much the same, I think, but that flavor is just okay. So, where are we putting Voodoo? Purple Voodoo.
C minus, so below Livewire. I didn't really like it. All right, now we'll have our first bottled one, Voltage.
That's your second bottle.
What did I just say?
First bottle. Now that's good.
That's pretty good.
It's definitely got that energy to get you going.
And it's got a good taste. Mm-hmm. Raspberry is always good, especially this fictitious blue raspberry.
What do you mean fictitious? I remember as a kid going in the fields and picking blue raspberries.
I think that's blueberries.
All right, where are we putting?
I think that's
Voltage?
an A. I think that's an A tier.
I would say we should put Voltage in S tier.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, Voltage is S tier because it is a gold standard when you're looking at Mountain Dew.
Ooh, what we got here is Baja Gold.
Gold.
That one is pineapple.
Pineapple Dew. All right. These ones, I think they came in. You might have had to special order them from the Mountain Dew website, kind of like Voodoo. And it's very pineapple-y.
Yeah, it definitely is what it says on the cover. It's not bad. I probably wouldn't drink it again, but if I had to drink it, I could because it's not bad.
It really depends on how much you like pineapple because it has so much of the pineapple flavor. If you like pineapple, you'll like Baja Gold. If you don't, you probably won't. But either way, I don't think it's like a top tier Dew.
I'd say it's C tier, ahead of Livewire though.
I would even put it in front of the Vanilla Dew.
Vanilla Dew.
I like pineapple. I don't like it enough to put it higher than C tier, but that's where it goes.
Next is thrashed apple, which is crisp apple.
As one would expect. You'd think, especially with a green ass can like this, that the dew inside would be like crazy, crazy green, but it actually looks more like apple juice from when you squish an apple. So
let's find out.
It tastes like real apple juice, like green apple juice, mixed with apple Jolly Ranchers.
Yes. And you know what? I like that. I like both those things.
That's good. Though I can say that after this has been sitting out for a bit, it doesn't taste great, the second time around.
I would put it in B tier behind Frostbite.
I think that's fair. I think it's kind of similar to Baja Gold in that if you like the flavor, you'll like the dew. If you don't,
you probably won't. All right, so what we've got here is Major Melon.
So what flavor is Major Melon?
Watermelon.
Watermelon flavor.
Now, funny story. I actually like real watermelon, but not really artificial watermelon.
I am the opposite. I don't like real watermelon, but I do like artificial watermelon.
Our next one is Code Red.
The classic. When Mountain Dew came out with new flavors, this was one of the first ones. What's that flavor it says?
Cherry.
Bottoms up.
It's miserable.
So this one is it's kind of similar to the thrashed apple. It's very dependent on if you like cherry or not.
I had cherry medicine as a kid, so I don't like cherry.
I did not, so I love cherry. As a cherry lover, if you do choose the Code Red, it's got a nice burst of energy. It's got that dew kick, and I think it still tastes pretty good after I've had it out for a while. I think this is kind of like one of the baselines for what made additional dew flavors popular.
Yeah, I'd say so.
But
I hate it.
I would put this probably A or S, but you would put this
in D tier.
In D tier. So we got to take the average of that somewhere, and let's say let's put it in a high B tier. It's a staple. All right, what do we got next?
Our next one is Typhoon.
Ooh, the Typhoon. I had to special order this one.
A blast of tropical punch.
Nice. Ooh, can taste that fruit punch.
Oh yeah, you definitely can. It's not bad, actually.
Yeah, it's got the nice dew kick.
Oh yeah, I'd say that it's pretty consistent. It's not a bad flavor. It probably will keep you going.
Yeah, and it's good even a little bit down the line. So
I wouldn't say it's a tremendous one, but I would say it's a solid dew.
Yes. Yeah, I'd say yeah. Let's put Typhoon there. It's a solid dew flavor.
Now we've got the final Voodoo from 2021.
This one's a blue dew.
Whoa.
I don't know if that one tastes like a Skittle.
It's like it doesn't have a real flavor.
It's something blue.
It's not flavorless, but it doesn't have a flavor.
I can't identify it.
It's not cream soda anymore, so it is different than the previous two.
Mm-hmm. And it doesn't taste like a Skittle.
And it doesn't taste great. I can't tell. It's like on the tip of my tongue, but I can't tell what this is.
It is definitely on my tongue. I would like to drink something else, but first we have to figure out where this one goes. I don't feel like it's as bad as Major Melon.
No.
I would put it in C at the bottom of the Voodoos.
Yeah. I can't figure out what this is.
It's something.
Next is Fruit Quake.
Christ.
This is a newer one artificial fruitcake. It's like a cranberry.
Yeah, I do think that's what they were going for. They're like, what's in fruitcake? Cranberries and some other stuff. Well, we'll just flavor it cranberry. Let's go.
Nope.
No.
That's not it, Chief.
No. So, I mean, people hate fruitcakes, and I hate fruitquake. So they did a good job.
Aftertaste is poor. It doesn't taste good to start.
Yeah, it definitely does not get you going.
And unlike any other Dew, even the bad ones, it has like a smell that I don't like.
Ugh. All right, where are we putting fruitquake?
I honestly would say this is the worst, even worse than
Flamin' Hot.
Yes.
I actually have to agree with you. This Dew just makes me upset.
And I think it makes me sick. Next is Baja Mango Gem. Another special one. This one has mango flavor. Shocker.
All right, let's get that fruitquake out of there. That's very mango-y.
Surprisingly, I can't really taste it.
Really? What do you taste instead?
Carbonation. I don't know. I can't. It's not super mango-y, which that doesn't make it bad. It just kind of tastes like a regular Mountain Dew with a hint of mango.
Hint of mango. There you go. Yeah,
And
I don't know too many people who dislike mango, but if you do dislike mango, you probably wouldn't be a fan of this. But I don't know. I think mango's all right, and this one's all right.
This could be either a low B or a high C.
I would say I would put it in the B. Mango is one of those flavors that enough people are fans of that you'll probably have to be a fan of Mango Gold.
And now we come to the best of the best, Baja Blast.
Now, a lot of people know Baja Blast is typically only available at Taco Bell. Sometimes in the summer for random times, they do put it in cans. And when you can, you should do.
Oh yeah, that's it.
That's crisp.
This is the Chick-fil-A lemonade of Mountain Dew flavors. It's really good.
But Baja Blast says that it's a blast of tropical lime flavor. I don't really like lime, but I like Baja Blast. I don't know what it is. It's just got a good flavor. It's got that nice punch. You can really like taste the dew in it.
This is what Dew's all about.
Yeah, and if you've ever accidentally left one of your Taco Bell cups sitting around for an hour, you know that Baja Blast is even still good an hour or so after you initially drink it. So, where are we putting Baja Blast?
This has got to be S tier.
It's got to be S
It's got
tier.
to be the best one.
I think it's even better than Voltage. It's just that good. We got one more Dew for you.
And the final Dew, we kind of go back to where we started with Diet Mountain Dew.
Now, the interesting thing about Diet Mountain Dew is that it's not just a Dew without sugar. It actually like tastes different. I'm not exactly sure what they do to it. We'll see if it holds up.
Tops down. Well, it's not as good as base Mountain Dew.
I could agree. I had this a lot when I was a kid because my dad liked Mountain Dew, but he didn't want the sugar. So if you don't want the sugar, but you still like Dew, I think this is a viable substitute. It doesn't have quite the punch that most of these Dews have.
This is not a gamer Dew.
It's not really a gamer Dew, especially without the sugar. You can't get that kick. But it does hold its flavor over time. So it's not the worst. So where are we putting?
I can't put it ahead of regular Mountain Dew, honestly. I just can't.
I agree with that. How do we put it compared to Voodoo? I'd actually say it's in between some of these voodoo flavors. I'd say it's between 2019 and 2020 because its flavor is all right, but it's just supposed to be a substitute for regular Dew, and it's doing its job.
And that's all.
That's what we got.
Unfortunately, we could not get certain ones.
Oh my god, there's so many Dews. Oh my god.
If
a lot of Dews are hard to come by. Some of them are only available in restaurants. Some of them you can't get anymore.
Applebee's has its own.
Some of them, they say they're available, but they're not actually available. Some of them you have to special order from the website. Some of them you can only win from doing special contests. Some of them you have to buy from other people on Amazon for like $100 a pack. Fuck that. But these are the most ones that are generally available. Pretty much no matter where you are, you should be able to get at least a couple of these. How do we end this video?
Do the Dew.